Hello, welcome back to Oolykee Gaming and welcome back to another episode of Workers and Resources, Soviet Republic, and today we're gonna be developing Nisesberg, so let's go! Right, a couple of things I'm gonna mention. Yeah, thanks guys, I like to talk about the old country as well, but you should be careful. Internet is full of minefields regarding this as well, and we all know how people like to be offended these days. So, what I'm gonna mention first, Mr. Stats, straight away, I think I'm gonna resolve one of the issues we have here that you said, just because I wanna remove it from the list. I wanted to remove it from the list now, but I didn't. In the previous episode, meat storage, I was thinking something standard like this. Of course, I know, straight away we're gonna need a cargo station for this. I'm looking how I can actually implement this. Probably something like this wouldn't be the worst. And then I need to rebuild the road system right here. Probably should plan, you know what, we have we will be putting our construction offices in production. We have quite interesting situation developing around here, and ideas thrown around. Of course, yeah, this bus thing, I will switch it for smaller buses. I have several people, Mr. Dennis and Mr. Stats, suggesting definitely go for smaller buses. So I think I'm gonna go for this. There's a couple of, I'm gonna sell them all. I know a couple of them already were on the mission, but I'm gonna change this because we have a couple of other, let's go first. First things first, we need 50 people. Icarus, I will go outside of our timescales here if we need to. So for example, this Chav here, I can buy it even though it's 86, they start production in 83, but I will go for something around 50 people. This is 55, which is you know, more towards a bigger number than you guys suggested, around 50. So I'm gonna just real quickly, why don't I just select buses then? I won't go over the time scale. I won't go for after the current period. I might go before, but we'll see. Oh, this on Ukrainian here. What is slow? Russian 89. This is again outside, but it's, I don't want that one. Unfortunately, this one is also not being produced, but I think a lot of people would say that this one is ideal. The Skoda 706 RTO luxury one. Big 6052. This is, wow, this is an old one. This one disappears, one of the first ones. Okay, and then we have mini buses here. Okay, I'll go for these Bulgarian ones just to have different setup. Okay, one other thing I'm gonna say here. We will go for manual assignment. Auto search is off. They have a couple of things to finish. I'll let them finish this, doesn't matter. But I'm gonna tell you one other thing. Covered hulls. This is a new idea, new theory of us discussing it, and old Gala also mentioned something. That we shouldn't go for the biggest ones, that they look out of place, and I agree. Yes, I won't go for the articulated one or like these kind of trucks. I'll go for smaller ones. Couple of reasons: we really don't need more than 4 or 5 tons of electrical components and mechanical components per project. If we do, frig it, we're just gonna suck it up and let them deliver it on two times. Just is gonna look better. I'm thinking more towards something like this covered truck. But I'm open to suggestions as well. Well, we can buy them and replace them. We're gonna talk about a lot of money. I think Old Gala and Mr. Moore actually started this talk in the comment section, so we're gonna address that. These look nice, but I don't. They might have a little bit bigger capacity. Maybe these. RNMs, they have 3.9 tons capacity, and we can color them in different color. You know what, let's do this. I'll do these two. Do you have any bluer? More? No, this is the bluest. So let's go like this. This is the new this is a new setup. This is something different that we're gonna be doing now. We will have 2 construction offices, and they're gonna be populated like this. We can start straight away with them. So they're gonna have 4 excavators. You know what? I'll do the vanilla ones. I'll do vanilla ones, and I'll put the Do we have... I have to assign... I need to buy vehicles first. Okay, fine. Do I want to use these, or should we focus on the ones that are actually produced in this time period? So these four. Let's see what they're level. 20... 30, you know what? I won't... I don't know. Let me know what your opinion on this is. I will go for a little bit more realism, and I will, even though they stopped production only 4 years ago, I think I'm gonna go for these ones. I will go for 4 of these. Now let me see if I can... Where's the box that you can tick? Oh, here we go. Deliver mechanisms only with trucks. Perfect. 4 excavators, and we're gonna go for 4 tower cranes, the big ones. There we go. And then we're gonna have 888. 888 is gonna be concrete mixers. Let's see what we're gonna go with here. I actually didn't even check. 10 tons, 11 tons, 12 tons, 12 tons, 12 tons, and 9 tons. Vanilla ones, oh sorry, the modded ones, 2.5 tons. This is gas, small one. I'll skip this one. Which ones do we want? Czechoslovakians, I don't know what to think about them. 82, let's see what's produced now. 1992, this is the newest one. Let's go for these ones. Let's go for KMZs. There we go, 8 of these. We're gonna have covered hull, no. We're gonna have dumper trucks. We're gonna have, again, a larger number of them. But do we go for the same one? I don't know if I want to go for the same ones. I know that they're the most efficient ones. Let's see what we have. We have, this is 16 tons, 12 tons, 13 tons. I don't think the rest of them, this is too slow. This one is too slow. What about these? 12 tons. I don't think I had these ever. I think I want to try something like this. I think they're gonna look ridiculous on the roads. No, actually, why would they? No, I think I'm gonna go with these. They're a little bit smaller, but that's fine. Okay, now we have to be smart with the open hull ones, and I know that this is a big hole in the whole single construction office for everything. Where are... Oh, they're indoors. Okay, fine. The big hole for our transports here. Excavators cannot fit on the big Romanian trucks. There we go. I said it. So, oh, maybe they can, because we are having smaller excavators. Let's try this. I'm gonna go for these Romanian flatbeds. I'm gonna go for 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and I'm gonna do this. We have a couple of excavators in there, and they need to start building something. I just want to see if they can be assigned. Let's do this real quickly here. You know what? Yeah. Let's do this real quickly. I just want to build this to see if Romanians can carry smaller excavators here. These guys here. Bear in mind that they cannot carry the big ones, so they cannot carry the these big vehicles. This is E10011D excavator, I believe. Is it E or Z here? No, this is E. Anyway, excavator here. But maybe they can carry the smaller ones. Let's see, these ones are also not being produced anymore. So, technically we only have 1 excavator that we can use right now. That's fun. Only this one is being produced. Eastern Germany. That's even gonna be phased out. Anyway, let's see if this is gonna work. So, we have this. We have groundwork. This should be demonstrated really fast. Let's see. Meat store, right, okay, that's fine. So will they be able to transport the excavators there? Leave them for these excavators. Leave them for a few seconds. If they can, that's perfect. If they can't, we will buy the other flatbed trucks. Okay, let's leave them there. Let's go and just finish some other stuff. Rural bus stops. Mr. Stats, I had a problem finding rural bus stops. I found some rural bus stops, but they're all asphalted. You mentioned there, I think, mud roads as well, that they have mud roads integrated in them. I couldn't find that one, so rural bus stops, if link, perfect. One other thing, yeah, I probably should have explained and build a better better setup over here, because it's extremely temporary solution that we have over here, this storage, and it only has coal loading over here. I did not build the coal loading cargo station, or we'll call loading station for trucks. I let them fill this in here. Now, my thoughts about this. First of all, they're being filled slow, maybe even too fast for the game. I would say, I think Mr. Toprus had a genius. Well, he designed some of his train stations that when they unload the coal or whatever you unload in those train stations, if you, because they don't have any conveyor connections for you to build a road cargo station or, you know, coal loading station, the loading of the truck is so slow that it simulates people shoveling the coal or dirt or whatever you want into those trucks. So it's really, really painfully slow, but it's quite realistic. So I don't know if this is realistic. It does take a little bit longer to load this truck, but you know, I'm willing to sacrifice this because it's only temporary, hopefully only temporary solution for our heating and electricity production. Coal-wise, we are doing so-so. You can see that we have a lot of capacity here. Heating plant is fine. I think we're filling the coal power plant at the moment, but sooner or later we're gonna run into, you know, I think we're gonna be oversaturated with coal, which is exactly what we want. Okay. I can see here a little bit of a problem that I didn't plan for this coal to be unloaded here. Well, sorry, not unloaded, but we need a connection. We need a connection from here towards coal industry. This is going to be a little bit complicated. I didn't expect this to be this complex system. But it gets even worse. I will talk about this. Let's see if this is going to work. Come on, work, you bastard. No. Let's go with the other one. Oh, right. Let's create some problems. And we should have electricity redundancy here, but let's try it. Remember to rebuild. Okay, it works in this direction. That's fine. Remember to rebuild electricity hoses. Okay, here we go. Better. Rebuild this. I think this cannot be assigned to anything, so we're gonna have to have helicopters construct this. Yeah, I'll upgrade my opinion on helicopters as well, and probably it's gonna be a little bit more annoying. I will be a little bit more annoying than usual, so heads up on that. Right, so let's go and finish this one by one. That's fine. Let them just finish it, and we'll finish the second one as well. This is just exchanger for the coal. Probably we're gonna go and unload coal here first, and then he's gonna unload the rest of the coal here, and then go back to loading facility. The problem with the loading facility here, our consumption of coal is gonna be miserably low, and this system here probably needs to be connected to the main line, railroad line, which again I need to do something about. Okay, as far as I can see, we have 0 excavators delivered here, so that means no dice, no excavator. What the hell are you doing? They are already bringing really? I didn't turn this off? Oh, no. Capital Captain. General and Cap. Is this an automatic, sir? Oh, fine, but we don't have these dumper trucks. What the hell? Oh, this is Road Murmansk delivering something. Really? Oh, my bad. Okay, so these flatbeds cannot carry even the small excavator. That means we're gonna have to mix flatbeds. Okay, give me your opinion on that. Will this... what do you think? Will this be... let's see, first open hulls. We're gonna go for... obviously, some of the other ones. I think most of the other ones can carry this. This is 8.5 tons. As long as it has 8.5 tons capacity. This is 9. Let's test this. Come on. You can do it. Can you carry it? Here's a truck. He needs to get excavator on the back and carry it. So this little truck here, technically load-wise, it can carry 9 tons of load, but looks like, again, the size of the vehicle is too small for it to carry an excavator. Let's continue exploring. I would like to have something different than these but maybe I need KMZs because we're gonna need... No, let's just go for KMZs because I think we're gonna need them for the... Let's see if this one is gonna load anybody. Come on. Come on. Can you do it? Maybe it needs to deliver materials first. before. Yeah, probably needs to deliver. Oh, but does it mean then that we made a mistake there? You know what? Let's test this a little bit differently. So let's remove this. I will test this by assigning the standard materials. That would be the badia. That's all, folks. This one, and this one. Off you go. Oh, I love those. No, they look cute. They look cute. I think I want to have more of these and trucks. Anyway, continuing on. Oh, right. Mr. Stats also suggested something, the paved area. That would be under monuments, I believe. Lawn pavement. I downloaded, yeah, there we go. Lawn. I think this would be the best option that I would personally prefer to have everywhere. Lawn 10 by 10. Let's see. Okay, this is of course going to be underground. We need to do something about it. And it also, I remember this mod. It has blocks and it has to be over leveled area. Let's see if we build them like this. But only helicopters can build. You know what? We have it here. I'll play with this later when we beautify the cities. Okay, this is fine. I need to wait for these trucks to deliver all the materials first here, and then I will see which of these flatbeds can carry the excavators, because I forgot that the materials need to be delivered first. So this is going to be a little bit of a test. Concrete, asphalt, gravel. They should deliver this. 4 flatbed truck, open hull, dumper trucks should be on the way, and it looks like we have 5 of them on the way. That's fine. Perfect. Let them be. Let it be. Right. I'm gonna go and set up the second one as well. So deliver mechanism straight away like this. We're gonna have bulldozers 0, dumpers, excavators. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then big tower cranes. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have those, and then we need concrete mixers. Gonna go with the same ones, the modern Soviet Union ones, like this. And then we're gonna go for covered hull dumper trucks. I'll go for the same ones. I think it's gonna look nice. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. A little bit less capacity than big ones, but it's gonna bring some. It looks perfect. Blue, gray, white combination. I think it looks amazing. Probably should change the excavators, but luckily we parked them in the garages, so they're not going to be visible from the outside. Now if I continue with this kind of setup, I think that's going to look absolutely fabulous. Anyway, let's see, this is being constructed. What about this road, Murmansk? Right, we probably should start sourcing materials and people from here now. We have the second construction office over here. I'm gonna go for 4 Romanians because I know that they can carry cranes, so definitely, and they are the biggest capacity trucks we have. So Romanians, here we go. RMD, they are the biggest ones, 18 tons. 1, 2, 3, 4. I will keep them the same color so we can easily confuse them with each other, but I think they're gonna be working on the same projects more or less. On the other hand, I probably shouldn't have put cranes and excavators indoors, because this is going to be how we're going to be seeing the speed of our development. Anyway, let's leave Romanians here to see if they will actually carry the construction vehicles or not, and we're going to focus on financial thing. That we talked, I just exchanged a couple of minutes ago before we started to record this episode. We exchanged a couple of ideas in the comment section. Mr. OG, Mr. S. Moore, and myself, about the finances of the game. When you start having this much money in a game, it kind of does take away from the challenge. I think everybody agrees with that. The problem is, I had an idea that, you know, you should just play it like the Skylines and start to make everything look nice, make everything function better, you know, avoid looking at the money, but also you can't avoid looking at the money because it's always there. So what can we do with the money-wise? I think in the future developing more storyline, less oil. I understand, yes, a lot of you were against oil exploration and exportation and processing, importing and exporting. I agree. But Actually, there's no buts. I think in the future I will be focusing more on something more balanced export industry. Even if it needs to be importing, let's say, crops, that because we can't have a lot of farmlands, we can import crops and export food or meat or something like that, because I think it's a little bit more balanced and might leave the game more challenging financially for the long run. You know, if you straight away go for something like oil, tourist industry, and that kind of stuff. Intentionally focus yourself on exporting raw materials like iron and coal, or processed or unprocessed, doesn't matter, but iron or coal or something like that. Right, we have two more construction offices here. Of course, they're gonna be more or less copy of the footpath and the road construction offices from over here. Of course, the road construction office over here, it's much smaller than the one we have in this area, so I'll probably just build it at half the size. So we're gonna have only two of each of these. So you can see that we have excavators here, we have bulldozers, we have pavers. 4 4 4 4. We're gonna go for 2 2 2, and the rest of them is gonna be dumper trucks and couple of let's see, like this. This is gonna be Capital Road. Intentionally I'm building this smaller just because I have a feeling that we might not need so many road vehicles there, but I might be wrong. So what I wanted to do is, let's see, do we want to have something different? This is bulldozer, it's a little bit less powerful, but you know what, I would like to try it because I think it's gonna fit in the color scheme. Probably some other stuff won't fit in the color scheme, so how many, well, the rest of it, it's the rest of it. The rest of it is going to be probably, well, it's not really going to be half-half. I think I'm still going to go for 4 flatbeds, and the rest of it dumper trucks. I think it's going to be more dumper trucks then, but I will leave dumper trucks alone. I will think about it. Maybe we can implement that the roads can be finished with like the road crane. So I'll and in my cover hull maybe, but I'll leave this option open. But later. Paver. We need 2 pavers. Unfortunately, we have American pavers. I think they are the best ones in the late game. Do you have it here, paver? Yeah, we have. It's $50,000. We probably should start exploring the option of exporting to United States. They have some nice equipment as well, so we can steal their technology and that kind of stuff. Right, so we have pavers. I'll go for these ones. Vanilla again. Yes, that's fine. Do this vanilla paver, and then we're gonna have road crane rollers. I think that's it. I think we're gonna have these ones, and then we have 4, 8, 12, 14 slots here. If we go 4 and 10, so that would be can Romanians carry these? I think they should be able to. And they don't have, only steel is assigned there. Why is steel assigned? I forgot. To construct probably lights, but then right, we do have everything for them to finish. But I think they need, I forgot that they need buses to finish the lights on the system, or road crane can actually do it on your own. Doesn't matter. A lot of stuff here has been finished. What's with this? Whoa. He was delivering something. Ha! They can. Ha ha! Checkmate. Romanians all the way. This is my favorite, well, setup for now, because Romanians can carry smaller excavators. That's fine. Let's go for open hulls and go Romanians all the way and be done with this. Romanians, here we go. There we go. Romanians. Oh, what the hell is wrong? More. Open hull, 3rd page. There we go, 32 vehicles. Let's go with Romanians, and let's go again with Romanians. Open hull, here we go. They can carry excavators, that's... Oh, right, okay, so they're gonna mix this around, because the excavators... Oh, 2 excavators you delivered, huh? Did you? Yeah, they did. This was a test, and actually this is a perfect first test for us. This is all construction stages. I just need to assign resources to them, so that's gonna be initially here. Hopefully later I'm gonna switch to somewhere else. So let's go for these guys here. We have this, and this, and this. And then we have this, and off you go. said... No, we didn't say anything about anything. We don't need this, I believe. We don't need mechanical components and electrical, but I don't even have to deselect this because we don't have covered hull here, so nothing to transport these materials, but that's fine. No buses needed, it's just materials. So there we go. We have two of them. Is this an auto search or what? Because, what the hell is this? Liquids unloaded. Yes, so this one is still assigned for this construction. That's fine. I think I can now let them... Well, I think they're on top of these things. That's fine. Let's go and finish these. We said 4 Romanians. Since Romanians can carry that, I believe Romanians can carry this as well. Now, how many do we need? I think 4 might be an overkill. No, I don't. Maybe not. Maybe not. Because I'll do open hulls for Romanians. It's probably, I'm expecting some of you to say that these Romanians actually cannot carry some of these vehicles because of the width and size of it, but we'll see. Comment section. And then we need dumper trucks. Color scheme looks perfect, except these yellow guys. So I think I'm gonna go with the same dumper trucks as before. So if I'm making a mistake with this, if you guys don't agree with this, well, let's make a mistake all the way. Well, you guys can probably, you know, teach me a lesson here and tell me what needs to be done. The same doesn't apply here, so we don't need the same vehicles as we needed there. So, for example, we can have, what is this? Small excavator, road crane, flatbed, and okay, wow, okay, this is a little bit different. So let's go like this. We're gonna go for first. Let's go with road crane. Road crane. Do we have a blue, gray? Here we go, gray. But it stopped production 1971. Do we have Polish ones? Colored scheme. Romanian ones here. They just stopped production of these, but can crane be a little bit less colorful? More gray. This is green. This looks like something. Let's go with this one. One of cranes. One crane. Then we're gonna continue with let's see what else one is. Covered hull. Covered hull. I'm gonna go for different ones. We're not gonna go for big ones like previously we did. Covered hulls. What did we do in the? We can go for. Why the hell not? Let's go for this one because we're gonna have a couple of these kind of vehicles as well. One covered hull, okay. Excavator is gonna look. Yeah, let's go for this one. Excavator, and then we need a road crane. We have that. Covered hull, we have that. Flatbeds. How many flatbeds do we have here? We only have 2 of them, and we have 3 free slots. I'm not sure what the free slots are for. I forgot. We were probably experimenting with this. Okay, so we need dumper trucks and we need mini buses. I think we're gonna go for Yugoslavian buses. They're still kind of cool. Oh, I think no. Blue. This is greenish. This is brown yellowish. I don't know what the hell this is. So let's go with this color. 5. Okay. Well, what the hell? 5. 5 is here, so that's what I'm thinking. But I probably should go covered hull. We have open hulls. Open hulls. We need again smaller ones are perfectly fine. This is way too small. Well, this is not even. No. Dumper trucks. Wait. Let's go with open hull first. Oh, probably should put this one as well to vehicles to be delivered. It's gonna be only one vehicle there, and we're gonna have to open hulls. Open hulls. I know. I'm thinking about this right now. So let's go with 2 Romanian ones. But I'm thinking that maybe because road doesn't require. Sorry about that. Because the road. The construction vehicle has already cranes set up there, so I'm thinking that this one doesn't require cranes, but I might be wrong. I'll remember. I'll put them there anyway. So where were we? Oh, right, Romanians, 2 of them. I don't know why we're using them then as well if we have the road cargo office constructing everything. But anyway, and then dumper trucks. I think they are the last ones I'm missing. Sorry about the confusion here. Ooh, KMZ. I don't like the dumper part of it, but Something blue and gray. Blue, we have Romanian here. Okay, let's go with these Romanians, 6 of them. Okay, if I'm missing something, let's see. Covered hulls. We have one. We have road crane. We have... okay, we have 5 microbuses and there's actually 6 of them. Probably should go for another one. I think I can leave it alone like this. I think this is good copy of what we have here. Right. I will set this one for automation, so let's see if this is going to be doing its job. Alright, these big transport trucks, they look horrible. I don't like that. Probably should put smaller ones. I should see if the smaller ones would carry... What the hell are you carrying? This guy has... They're probably delivering some vehicle. What was that excavator? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that this excavator... doesn't matter. Automation for this, and off you go. Oh, pause. Oh crap. Automation, 3 kilometers, only footpaths. Conveyor pipe engines, no. Factory connections, no. Electrical wiring, no. That's fine. I think electrical wiring, maybe they can finish it because they have all the materials. No, let's leave it like this for now. Let me know, guys, what you think. Comment section. Okay, continue on. Sorry for pausing. So let's see if this is gonna actually work. We have everything set up here, at least I think. We didn't source materials here, but I will do it now. But let's start on these. What do we have here? We have this one. It's already assigned to road Murmansk, and I think road construction should be an automation, maybe. But let's try this. This is Capital Road. Road needs asphalt. Duh. Concrete, no. Asphalt, yes. What else do they need? Electrical components, steel, bricks, not. Yes, I'm gonna remove bricks. Steel, yes. Prefab panels, yes. For bridges, boards, yes. Concrete. Damn it. It's not really damn it, but bridges need concrete. Some of them, at least. So there's no boards. I think boards are only required for the pouring of concrete, so when you're building bridges and stuff. So, for example, oh, maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. It wouldn't be the first time. But anyway, you can see that a lot of these are already assigned there. Okay, let's try this. Let's shrink this, and let's try this. 1 and 2. And then I'm gonna select the second one, 1 and 2. There we go. So we have 2 by 2 of them. That's gonna be concrete being delivered. Concrete mixers are on the way. That's perfect. That's working. We have many stuff finished here. I think you guys said also that this is the... What's this unloading? This is the... What the hell am I doing here? Gravel unloading? Did I do that? I think, yeah, that's a gravel unloading. Wow. Yeah, I think this is a little bit on the small side, but I think I'm gonna go with this. I think I'm gonna go with this just to check how it works. I have no problem building big, much better looking infrastructure, obviously, but I would like to see how this works. So we can replace this later on. Well, I'm pretty sure we can replace this later on. I think most of the railroad infrastructure here is ready to be put in use as well. And this episode has been going on for 33 minutes now, and I still haven't built a single building in Nisisburg over here. Yes, I do feel a little bit embarrassed, so... what I'm gonna do here, Ground War Murmansk, I'm gonna go for Capital Footpath. I can see that some of these buildings, do they have everything assigned parallel to each other? They do. Road has everything except workers. Buses has only workers, that's fine. And then we have Footpath. Footpath doesn't have anything assigned to it, so we're gonna have to have... What does Footpath need? You're gonna need electrical components, because we do have, like, let's say boards, no. Prefab panels, no. Bricks, no. Steel, yes. Mechanical components, no. And then we need the gravel, yes, that's for the footpaths. Asphalt, I forgot. I think it's yes, but I forgot regarding what. Okay, for now, no. For now, I will not put asphalt here, but I think there was something with footpaths and asphalt that they do finish some stage of construction. But anyway, this is the idea now, that we can actually build the whole city from ground up to the last material to be delivered, except actual people, workforce on site. Is this a thing? Let's check it out. Right, so let's go. Capital bus general. There we go. Capital General. These buildings here, can I start on them? Yes, I can, but if they're finished and they're not connected to everything else, that could be a problem. How much population can fit in here? We have 120 people. That's not a lot. We have, ooh, but only 88 people living with their parents. Interesting. We are progressing there. Groundwork Murmansk. Okay, Capital Captain. I probably should go. You know what? I think they're gonna shuffle each other here, and I will end up with having excavators and the cranes on the outside, so I'm gonna be able to see them. That's fine. Right, so the idea is that these two guys can finish the whole building from the ground up, deliver all the materials and everything else, except assigning people to them. And then people can be either assigned manually with the buses, or we can deliver them with trains, which Mr. Stotz also suggested. You know, like if you want the whole area to be built quickly, just, you know, if all the materials are delivered, you can just put the trains delivering people en masse, and voila, you have a workforce that you need for finishing. Even the statue is here. Okay, so let's get cracking. Let's get constructing over here. Constructing. That's a word. Yes. Right. So let's start building. What do we need here? I'm gonna go for classics. I think I'm gonna go for classics. This is still city center, and especially close to here, it's gonna be a little bit, you know, more higher buildings. For example, here I think we should build. Okay, you know what, I'm gonna plan something for this. I really think that ideal cities in workers and resources would be the ones with one street only. So I think those cities, cities would be ideal. Everything else, footpaths, public transport will be trams or trains, and just roads to have access for the firefighters, hospitals, shops, and that stuff that needs stuff delivered. Anyway, let's see how this is gonna work, and let's try to play with this idea. So you guys can be assigned to this road. Congratulations, go and fix it. Go and build it. Okay, so let's develop this area here. I will be creating, let's see, something like this, but not all the way. I will leave a little bit unconnected here, and this is gonna be some kind of, let's see, this footpath. Did I start saying let's see too many times? And there we go. Automation assigned. So let's build this block of apartments over here in the same style, or maybe even the same buildings. For example, I would like to have us Panelki would be perfect here, because we have a little bit less space here. If I put chunky building like this, it's going to be unrealistically close to each other, and to be honest, a little bit tight for our people. But on the other hand, oh, we have these. Oh, not bad. Okay, let's have like this. How many people can you house? 225. Not bad. Because this tighter area over here. Yeah, tighter area over here. I will go for smaller building just to have more green space. It's not all about shoving workers, as many workers as we can in the single, you know, location, and then be done with it. This building here can be turned in this direction. And what do we do in the middle here? I can put a building like this, or yeah, let's do a square like this. So it's gonna be no entrance to the main road here, something like this. And we have what's this? This is hospital over here. I think this looks quite realistic. I think I like how this looks. Okay, so we're gonna need some footpaths again. This might be a mistake on my part, but let's make a mistake. Let's build it like this and then connect it. It's a little bit wonky, but I'm fine with that. Some of these buildings, I think we're gonna have to finish with finish these footpaths first before we construct the buildings. Construct buildings. This is segmented already, so I can technically go do this as well. What if I do it a little bit like this, so we can start on some construction at least? Or let's start it from here. And parallel to the hospital, like this. Construct this, then we're gonna do the small things here. This needs to be constructed, and then this needs to be constructed. Perfect. But in the background, wobbly mud road is gonna be connected to here, and this is just for access for our construction vehicles. So let's go assign these buildings. Let's start looking at excavators. How many do we have? We have excavators free here. 1, 2, 3. We have well, I think we have a lot of excavators everywhere. Well, this one has only one. Let's assign this one and be be done with it, and then we have like 3 excavators in captain construction office. Right, so let's go this one, off you go, you're done. And then we have this one here, we're gonna assign it to the second building, and let's start building a next neighborhood around here. I'm gonna build on this side first, because we need a road here. We need some infrastructure finished on this side. Well, among other things, this as well. But I think a road is gonna be crucial to be constructed first. I probably should have gone with something like this. Footpaths. You know how I can build this? I can do it like this. How far should I build this? Well, this is gonna be main artery, so it can be as long as possible. Looks quite parallel to this one. Let's construct it. It's not connected to... Go away. It's not connected to anything, so it's gonna take a while for it to be constructed. And what about this? Can we go underneath this? We probably will be able to go underneath this, but maybe it's not the best idea. Oh! Whoa! That's surprising. I didn't expect this to be connected to the edge of the bridge where it goes here. I know the road cannot be connected here, but we can do something like this. And then connect all of these. Well, not all of these, actually. Actually, yeah, all of these. To here. And I think that's more or less it. We leave this. You know how we're gonna construct this? Like this. There we go. So we're gonna get access to this from the other side. So our footpath construction office is gonna explode right now. This is footpath construction office. Now look at the green areas that they're constructing at the moment. They're gonna get 3 constructions over here, and they're still already started on this. So this is 3 additional footpaths that they are constructing. Plus, when they finish each one of those footpaths, they're gonna have connections to more footpaths. So this automation is gonna keep our footpath construction busy. Vehicles here, capital, there they have materials being delivered. That's perfect. And let's try to build next neighborhood. I think it's not ideal, this. I think these lines are straight, but I think they're going, you know, in triangular shape, that they would meet somewhere around here. But anyway, it's fine. It's good enough, I think. Fine. Let them finish this. We're gonna continue constructing next neighborhood. This road is also a little bit crucial, because I would like to do something about this road. You know what? I would like to start with maybe a park here. I wouldn't go for high building road, high building. I don't want to build that. Either lower building, which I think we should go for still a little bit higher buildings, because I want everything in walking range to this to have a high capacity to the train station, because we will need a lot of people working in the industries there. So I would like to have high capacity buildings. Let's see, for example, in this direction, we only reached 200 meters, so definitely another 2 neighborhoods around here are going to be very much welcomed. And of course over here as well. You know what, I'll start in this area first. So we have a high building here, so we will need some other stuff here. What do people need here? Kindergartens. Okay, we don't have any kindergartens at the moment. I think it would be really good that we constructed one. So let's see on the kindergarten side over here. Kindergartens, here we go. Do I want to go for big ones? Yeah and no, because we're using a lot of them. I was thinking of maybe going for a little bit more. Wasn't there like a cheaty one or something? I forgot. What about these? This is road connection kindergarten. Even that is not a bad idea. I can live with this. It's like, you know, I don't want them all to be the same. You know, kindergartens. Maybe they should. I don't know. Let's put the big one, because I know this is gonna have enormous capacity. But let me know in the comments, guys. What do you think? Should we go for big kindergarten? Or should I mix it a little bit? You know, what's your preference in this case? So this is just for construction purposes, and this can be assigned to, I forgot which one. Well, I probably should be checking them. We have no excavators free here and one over here. There we go. So this is all put in move is happening. The stuff is happening. Probably I put a little bit more pressure on this than I should, because I can see that we only have one free excavator at the moment, but I see a lot of construction sites requiring an excavator. So we have one being delivered here, and then we have one here, but that's going to be probably delivered any second now. A lot of vehicles on the move here. Okay, coffee time for me, and time to like and subscribe if you didn't. Okay, did I miss something? I don't know if I addressed this exporting electricity. Mr. Sitom and myself last episode, also actually 2 episodes ago, we discussed electricity exports. This is something that, okay, this is a real world politics. Can you imagine countries like, let's say, Soviet Union or today's Russia having the model of economy like, let's say, Saudi Arabia, where your people, the fuel, if the fuel and energy is cheap? Why? Because you have these all enormous resources and make them cheap. You know, I'm not saying that any successful country in the world is having cheap oil, like, you know, Saudi Arabia is an artificial country. Venezuela tried it as well, but, you know, they have their own issues. I'm not going to go into those politics because it's complicated. And then some others, I think they have subsidized fuel or cheaper fuel or something like that. Probably all those Gulf monarchies have cheap fuel as well. But what do you think about this? If the price of fuel and electricity are not dictated by the market prices, but actually of the available resources of your population and people, then you wouldn't be exporting so much stuff. You would be subsidizing your own economy. You know, if tractors and trucks and boats have cheap fuel, you know, you're definitely going to be more competitive on the world market on added value products that you know, create additional value and sell it for a more expensive price, like tanks and planes or something like that. But in the real world, it would be Nestle chocolates, and you would have, I don't know, Dyson products, you know, just add value, like Electrolux cars or stuff like that. So your products would be more competitive on the market. So it's just an idea to play with. I'm not sure if this is even possible in real world, how it works, but can you imagine that the countries that have a lot of natural resources, that it reflects how much your local people actually pay for it. So we come to the electricity part of the whole story. So electricity is, if your country like Poland, for example, has enormous amounts of coal reserves and they're producing a lot of electricity from coal, shouldn't the people pay less price for electricity? Not counting in pollution and all that kind of stuff that can, you know, that needs to be subsidized for medical system, whatever. You know the story, how it goes. But what do you think about that? What do you think about countries like Soviet Union or Russia today? Would this function in them? And then we come to the idea of electricity. For example, if you have such a cheap electricity, then life in those countries wouldn't be so expensive, or, you know, people would have additional money to spend it on something else, you know, hopefully not imported goods, but domestically produced goods, and that would boom that would increase the you know, not really boom, but that would increase domestic consumption for domestic you know, products, which are, again, because of the cheap energy, they would be more affordable than imported ones. You know, some important ones are obviously important because not all the countries in the world have the technology to, you know, do everything. I think not even China does. But anyway, so you can be more competitive in some areas. Anyway, so this is just an idea to play with, that electricity shouldn't be exported, that electricity should be utilized. You know, your people should be consuming more electricity if you're using more electricity. Well, what do we mean by that? Well, I don't know, robot vacuum cleaners or dishwashers and refrigerators and this kind of stuff. We're producing a little bit of that. Okay, let's check our population because we are closing in on a proper winter. We have 27,500 people. I will check our cities, how they're doing. We can see Markosovo here, happiness all the way, 60 unemployed people. How the chemical factory is doing here? It's doing really bad. Why is it doing really bad? Well, at first, it doesn't have any workers. Let me see if we have only one bus delivering. Yeah, looks like one bus is not enough to deliver. What about... Okay, so we're not storing chemicals here. This is a problem. So we need to get these chemicals away from here. First thing we need to do is get the chemicals to our Slivovica production, and I believe we should have... Yeah, there's 5 tons of it here. Perfect. This is still not consuming anything. We do have workers working everywhere, but we don't have anything else set up here. So I'm gonna real quickly focus on Slivovica production, where we will be buying 2 trucks. What 2 trucks? We have 5-ton capacity there. We need 2 covered hull trucks. Let's go for covered hull. Which ones? They need to be powerful because there's no proper roads there. So I would go for this Czechoslovakian one. Why do we have 2 of them? 138 and 148. But they have too much capacity. Maybe not. They have... maybe... Okay, this is potentially something. No, the sold Urals, don't care. Ural truck, one of my favorite trucks in the world. Both of them, don't care. Probably should have gone for different color. I know they don't have different color, but different truck then. So the idea behind this is you're gonna be loading on chemicals, and then you're gonna be unloading chemicals at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and I'm hoping that it's all unloaded. No. It's not. So load chemicals and unload chemicals everywhere. I can press chemicals, but he's not gonna have anything loaded there, so I think this is gonna be fine. And from time to time, trucks from the hillside here that nobody knows what they actually do come down from the hill to a really close by local company-owned fueling depot, and they refuel there and go back to work. Here we go. Chemicals are being distributed to our fields, and now we need all these crops to be picked up. That's going to be produced from here and then unloaded all the way back. So let's go and check this out. We have load crops, and then we're going to go for load crops, and then we're going to go for load crops, and then we're going to go for load crops, and then load as well crops, and then in the end, in the silo, you're going to be unloading crops. There we go. So this is the second truck. I believe everything should work. They should go just on their own, do everything. Looks like... I think nobody answers still, but do we need power here or not? These are fields. I hope not. It looks like they do. I don't like that part. But we'll see. I'll connect electricity later if they need to. I really... Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so what is the next stop? Next stop is Statsovo. Statsovo has happiness all the way up. This might be one of the happiest people we have. But there are people living with their parents here, and let's resettle them. Do we have a new building finished there? We might soon have, not yet, but we can resettle some people from Statsovo. I think this is majority. Oh, this is growing fast. We have a lot of people. Right, this needs to be finished. We don't have still enough workers here so we can source them. I think when we finish all of these buildings, we will have more. Right. Footpath office doesn't have people assigned workers, so we're gonna go here. Murmansk, there we go. So they're gonna start sending buses. Come on, buses. Go, buses. There we go. Buses are going. What's happening here? We have 12 people working on site. Is that the maximum? No, yeah, let's finish this as soon as possible. This is the last segment we need. Will this be done in this episode? Well, yes, it will. We have 7-8 minutes to go. What's with this? This one requires people. There's people. Increased number of people. I just need to finish this. Oh, 350 work days. That's a lot. So people can go and work here. Some of these projects will be done. So wow, this is speeding up fast. What's with these? These are still being produced. I like this. I like this setup. At the moment, I like this setup the most. At the moment. We need to see how this is gonna work. You can see this Finished. It just needs buses. All these buildings, well, probably these buildings not, because they have local workforce to finish them, which is also a benefit, isn't it? Straight away from the beginning, they're gonna have only some people assigned to them, so they're not gonna steal a lot of workers, but they're still gonna be building this on their own. So technically, even bus office, when you have at least starting population, is not needed anymore. Interesting. What's happening here? What's happening here? What's happening with this one here? What do you need? Capital, depot. Oh, they need workers. Okay, so this is where we're gonna need a lot of workers. So let's go like this. This is sourcing workers, but I'm pretty sure that this is gonna need workers, this is gonna need workers, this is gonna need workers, and this is gonna need workers. Am I correct to think so? Yes, indeed I am. Mechanism is required as well. Somebody mentioned, is it Dennis that mentioned in Discord that workers are not, the cranes are not assigned to the site until workers arrive? That's extremely stupid. I mean, like, not what he said, but extremely stupid is that it's probably a fact. This shouldn't be so. That definitely shouldn't be so. Okay. What do we have? Here we go. First building finished, 160 people, that's fine. Sorry, second building. We have centipede building there. I really don't like this centipede building. Not that I don't like. Ooh, darn it. Technical services. Mistakes have been made. Mistakes have been made. Okay, I forgot to reassign these guys. Okay, so what's this? You know what? I know they have a lot of projects here, but we're gonna do this. This is something I should have done earlier and demolish this. We have footpath office already assigned. Let's just remove these real quickly. You know what? I was thinking of putting the go away. There we go. I was thinking of putting the technical services over here, but I think that's out of the question, because this is gonna need to be probably one of the roads here. Anyway, no technical services here. Technical services. Look at these cables. Who is the moron who built these cables like this? Look at this roadside space that is being wasted. Somebody should go to jail because of this. Okay, technical services, technical services, technical services. Ah, Mr. Robs. Never disappoints. Technical services, but it doesn't... parking slots, 11. Yes, big ones. Sure. Is this gonna block off the mountains where we're probably supposed to be building... what's I call it? The cableway stations. Yes, I think I shouldn't be building that there. And we have nowhere to build it. Probably further down the road here. Sure. Okay, let's go like this. And too short. That's fine. Capital footpath and capital... You know what? No. Capital road and capital bus. Is that the way? They're probably gonna be getting buses straight away. Maybe? I don't know. Another road construction. Ooh, another fuel station. This is built with a map. I didn't construct this and I didn't cheat this one in. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set this huge, enormous road. Wow, that's a big one to be constructed. By our road construction office. Well, what's happening here? This is being finished by the bulldozer. Perfect. I like that. And then the next stage, everything's gonna be delivered. That's fine. There are electrical components over there. That's probably where the bus station comes, bus depot comes along, because it has electrical. It has these trucks that are required, and I think we should start delivering the rest of the materials here. I can see straight away that oil can be delivered. This infrastructure. Ooh, no electricity here. We're gonna need infrastructure as well. Right. We built this, and some moron didn't build enough switches around here. There's a switch over here. So, if I cut these cables, the oil field is gonna run out of electricity. There's an idea. Let's see if we have any high voltage connections anywhere. We have one here. I can build another switch somewhere around here. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. I think my design of electricity infrastructure is much to be desired. It's bad. Right, let's go and build this with a capital bus, and this should be finished straight away, well, soon. And what's happening over here? You can see that most of the materials are already delivered on site. That's perfect. This is being built as well. I think more... Ooh, unfortunately not. Is this assigned capital footpath? Of course it is. This one is assigned to capital footpath, but I'm surprised that it doesn't have more dumper trucks. It's again, I'm probably gonna play with this idea in the next episode, the delivery of this, to set up all the deliveries, well, some of the deliveries, and finish the construction of this area over here. Let's see. Okay, only 2 pages of dumper traffic jam. This could be important one. Charcoal kilns. I probably should go and address this issue. Probably reduce some of the... Well, this is definitely a pollution around here. Probably I should be doing this. Let's delete all of these messages real quickly, and let's finish this off. We have a minute or so in my books, but let's see what's happening in Weltier. Weltier City Hall. Yeah, I think we still didn't construct a City Hall for the Nisesberg. You look like you have space for people. Usually there are these buildings on the shore for some reason. Let's see. No jobs, kindergartens, a little bit of sickness, spirituality is bad, sports again. Let me see, this public transport system is not functioning. Yeah, it's not functioning, it's full. All the buses are full all the time. So this might be an issue, but let's see, this truck here, it's Niže Weltier workers, is going in the opposite direction. And I bet a lot of people from here are going to the gym. Sports 50%. Sports 0%. So yeah, a lot of people from here are actually going to the gym, and I believe the gym should be in the walking range of this, and it is, because it's across the street. It's only 97 meters, and the gym... right. Okay, the gym is not adequate. Some guests are without service. Yeah, we need more sports facilities. What are we supposed to build here? A couple of smaller gyms, something bigger, a stadium. Can we fit a stadium? Well, we can fit something around here, because sooner or later I was even thinking of phasing out these buildings. But again, I'm going to address this in the next episode. Let's quickly check the Murmansk over here. Murmansk has 144 people living with their parents. That's a lot. But they were quite welcoming to our population, these guys, and they housed a lot of people. Now we're gonna have to help out Murmansk too. It's a beautiful city. We're gonna have to help out. Look, I love these 5 buildings. I think they're like perfectly feng shui, but they look nice from far away. It looks quite authentic, I believe. Anyway, we need to work on greenery, of course, and that kind of stuff, but we're gonna do that later. We need to start our public transport system construction. That's gonna be as well, you know, needed. Kindergarten is working here. I think a lot of good stuff is happening. Look at this. We have a station here that is finished, and there's nobody using it. Anyway, let's finish it off here. One second, did I check? Murmansk people are all happy, that's fine. And then we have no city hall over here. We'll build city hall on the other side as soon as this infrastructure is done. Well, actually, it's already done, but we're gonna build it soon. Anyway, that's it. I'm gonna say, guys, thank you for watching. Ooh, my bad. Sorry about that. If you like this episode, press the like button. If you didn't, leave a nasty comment in the comment section. Do what you please. If you have any, opinion about anything, please just hit the comment section. Right, what else? Nothing. Have a nice one. Happy, what's the day? Monday. See you in the next one. Bye bye.